Hey everybody, I am so excited. I'm actually recording this early because I didn't know how long I'd ramble. But Home Free is releasing The Gambler at 1 o'clock today. It's 10 a.m. I have to wait. I'm excited because this song is sentimental to me. It's the first song I learned all the lyrics to, and the only song I learned all the lyrics to. And although I may not know all the lyrics now, it is still one that I sing all the time, just because I do know the lyrics to it. And so it's that, and I always start too low. On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound nowhere, met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to speak. I need to go higher when I do it. It needs to be on a warm summer's eve, on a train bound nowhere, met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. There's my singing for you. Not great, but it is one I would do. So I'm not a big country music person, but I did love Kenny Rogers. I loved Alabama and those type of bands. Heck, I love Juice Newton and did not realize that she was a country singer. I think I was in college by the time I realized that. So you're driving me nuts. No. Purdy won't sit still. She keeps trying to get in my lap. But at any rate, I am so excited. And just for proof for how long I've liked Kenny Rogers, I got one of these when I was doing, and I think I know which one, but I'm not positive. But when I was little, we used to do skate-a-thons and bike-a-thons, those type of things to raise money. And I did all of them. Mom had me doing all of them. I love skating and biking anyhow. Bicycle bike. The bicycles we'd take up to the track and go around the track, however many pledges we got. And with the roller skating, I think it was something similar. It was how many laps around the rink. But I can't remember that one for sure. I do know that and I have an article somewhere. If I can find it, I will post it here. But I had come in second place for the most money raised for that particular roll-a-thon. And so part of my prize money, I can't remember, it was like $10 or something. I can't remember how much money it was I got for second place. But I ended up getting, I'm pretty sure it's this album that I got. But it's Kenny Rogers' 20 Greatest Hits. It's all of, there, you can kind of see the song titles that way. But those are the songs. There's the Gambler, of course. A lot of just songs that I love to sing with. But the other album I have of his is this one, which is also a greatest hits. And it's got The Gambler, Lucille, Ruby, Coward of the County. I don't know why I have two greatest hits albums, which pretty much have the same songs. Actually, there's some on this one that's not on this one, like Long Arm of the Law. Every Time Two Fools Collide is on here. Love the World Away is on this one, but not on this one. I don't know that song, though. I don't remember it. But all of the others are on this record also. And this one actually has more songs. This is the shorter list. This one's the shorter list. So, at any rate, my vinyl records. Do I have a year on these? This one was 1980. And this one was 1981. So, just to give you an idea. So I have a special place in my heart for Kenny, and with his passing, that was sad. But I'm totally excited that Home Free is doing The Gambler. Just for sentimental reasons, I'm excited. Just can't wait. So my predictions. I don't know if they will keep it the traditional format for the most part. I know they changed them slightly depending on how they arrange the music. But some of them are very much like the original, and some of them are a little bit better, whether it's a faster tempo or different beats. Adding the reggae type of theme to Ring of Fire changed it up a little bit, Plus they started out slow and then did fast. So with Kenny, The Gambler, I'm not sure how they'll do that. I'm not sure about that part of things. As far as the main lead, I think they might have Chance do it. We'll find out. But based on their voices, I think Chance would be the most suited main lead. If not him, maybe Rob. Maybe if they go a higher pitch. If they keep it low, then second place might be Tim. But I think Chance would be the better lead on this one. I think it would be really neat if at the part where it goes, I have to start from the beginning. Hold on. Met up with the gambler, we were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring at the window at the darkness. Boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made life." So right there where he goes, he said, "Son, I've made life." I'd like somebody else to come in at the speaking part. I think that would be neat if they changed up the voice. It would be hard because it's mid-singing sentence, because you don't want the "he said" on that part. But if they can split it like that, and they do difficult stuff all the time, I think that would be really cool if they split that. I don't know if they will or not, and I might be getting my expectations too high. But I am curious to see what they will do with the song. I'm excited, just sentimentally. And so that's about all I can do for the preview part. I am going to be recording this as it premieres at 1. So I've got a long ways to wait. But I will see you guys soon. All right, everybody. I am so excited. We are getting ready to start. I can't blow up the picture yet. Here we go. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to start. I'm so excited. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness, till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. And in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done.
Good job. The pick was off from the sound, and I don't know, that's never happened to me before on a premiere. I don't do a lot of them though.
On a train bound for nowhere,
Yeah, see, the sound is off. I'm a little frustrated by that. Beautiful job. Because the video was off, I think they started off Chance, then went Tim, then went Rob, and then back to Throat Gurgle, sorry, back to Tim, I think, and then back to Chance, and back to Rob. It was basically between the three of them. I think they did very well, and those were the three I picked for who I thought might be lead. I was trying to think if forgetting names. As far as Adam, I think he just kept it clean and simple, which is kind of the way you got to do it with these type of songs. I didn't hear a lot of extra from him, so I liked that. And heard Austin keeping the harmonies. I could hear, and I think it bounced between the two of them, but I heard the bass and I don't know how they do it because I'm one of those, I would never be able to play the drums. I can't go off off sync. But when Tim comes in with the line that's either before or after the guys are singing it, I love it that he does that, but I don't know how he does it because I can't do that. I have to think really hard to rub the stomach and pat the head. I have to think really hard about that, or else I can't do it. And even then, sometimes you think too hard and still can't do it. So, very well done. I'm going to try something though. Bear with me. Now that the premiere is over, I'm going to go to the video itself. And let's see if it's still off sync.
On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with
So Chance did lead, which is what I was
We were
thinking.
both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak.
Now Tim.
He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes.
You can hear Adam's drum beat is just very clean. It's like the, and I don't know the parts of the drum, but just the clicking and not a lot of in between. So I like that. I like that he kept it clean.
So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em,
Know when to fall down. So in the original, the little chorus, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold them. And in this part, they're just doing, oh. So changed it up a little bit there. They basically kept the same format as the song, same speed it sounds like, and no extras or anything like that. Yeah, I was trying to remember everything I tried to predict.
Know when to walk away and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner,
and every hand's a loser.
and the best that you can.
Yeah, and Rob did that, just that little bit of extra there, which was nice. I can't do it, so I apologize because I'm singing over top of it, and I know I'm ruining it. But you should have already listened to it before you listened to mine, so don't be hating.
Can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, and
waited it off to sleep.
And
somewhere in the dark, the gambler he broke even.
and in
And in
his
his final words I found the names that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your own money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough counting when the dealing's done. When to hold 'em,
know when to fold 'em,
when to fold 'em.
know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. sitting at the table, there'll be time enough. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold 'em. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to fall away. And know when to run. You never count your own money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough counting. When the dealing's done. I do like that they saved the echo for at the end because that helps keep it changed up rather than monotonous. So I do like that they did that, although I like doing the echo. So well, that was fun. I hope everybody enjoyed the song. It made my day. I didn't want to have to wait 2 days to have to watch it and see what they did with it, but we made it. Made my day. As far as us, it's been 24. It's been about 13 hours since the, 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 18 hours since the last earthquake. We had one last night at about 7:42. Didn't feel that one. I heard it though, and I had messaged Dad and I said, did you hear those 2 booms in the last hour? Because I have been hearing booms, but they're not being recorded as earthquakes. And he didn't hear anything. And so I stopped trying to be paranoid, quit looking at the earthquake thing, and so I didn't go and look. They don't record it right after it happens, so it takes a little while. But one of my friends had posted this morning that we had another one last night. It was only a 1.7, so the one before that was a 1.4. So far 2 weak ones in a row. Well, the other ones have been weak, but nothing above a 2. I'll put it that way. The last 2 were below a 2, and so it feels like we're starting to get past the worst of it. The worst one being the 5.1. So that's good news also.
There, now you can hear me. But I decided I needed to get the chimney inspected before I call and find out how much it's going to cost to reinforce the walls. So it's going to cost about $200, give or take, to clean and inspect my chimney. It hasn't been cleaned in over 15 years, so might as well go ahead and get it cleaned too. So it's going to cost about $200 to get that done, so I need to save up for that. And he said it could be less, it could be more. It just depends, because he was giving me an estimate over the phone, and he's in the next town. So it shouldn't take me too long to get that saved up. And then once I get that inspected and know if there's any damage to the chimney, then I can call the construction folks and find out how much I need to save up for to reinforce my walls. And I will go ahead and get footage. There's not much. It's not that exciting. I took some pictures, but I really need to do it as a video for you to get an idea. So I'll do that at some point as well. I'm in a fairly good mood. I've been getting sleep. I haven't been woken up by shakes at all or booms. So that also helps for the good mood for listening to Home Free this morning. They did a wonderful job with the song. Very pleased with it. They kept it nice and clean. And that's a big reason why I like this group. Their style is they keep most of it. Practically all of it is very clean and sharp. That's what I like about their music. So, thank you, Home Free, for another wonderful song. Thank you, Home Fries, for listening. And I will see you guys later. Bye.